Yeah, what up, Kayla? It's the Green Squad. Lauren Armstrong, my boy D-Mac, and 3B, Bull Beaver Hunter. Let's get it. Get in my white Dodge Ram.
Tonight you're getting shaved.
Kayla, try to understand. You're my little baby girl. Get in my white Dodge Ram.
Tonight you're getting shaved.
Kayla, try to understand. You're my little baby girl.
Everything in my life is all screwed up. I got a bad job and my wife's so fed up. All I wanted was some moral, didn't bring no condoms. I know you're a psychiatrist, but you ain't fixing my problem. My hobby's taking pictures of myself masturbating. I love my wife even though it don't be looking like. Just so confused, feel like I'm dying. Might as well ship my ass off to an island.
Get it, Dustin.
Mac is the name I go by, and I keep that razor by my side. Spare battery too, in case the first one die. I got your back, Lauren, there'll be no hair down there tonight. Cause when I shave, I never miss. Every single strand, every single kiss. The one and only spot I miss is the booty hole, cause the hair clean off my dead.
We saved the best for the last. It's Lauren Armstrong and I'm on the gas. Bud's got gas and it smells bad. Reminds me of my favorite hat. But fuck all that, let's talk about Kayla with my dick in her mouth. It's the Green Squad in this bitch for real. We drove all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. We came down here to have some fun. This a big ass house and Mike brought the gun. He used to be a cop and he knows how to run. He may be fast but he still ain't hung. Tase him all you want but don't tase me. Kayla, you better not be wearing no panties.
She's not Lauren, she already sent him to me. In the mail 3 days dirty just last week.
What the fuck, D? I thought we were cool. How the hell could you do this to me? I thought you were my precious little prince.
I can take a lot, Lauren, but I can't take this. Step the fuck back, I got wrestling moves. They call me Stone Cold McFetridge, I'm a wrestling dude.
Fuck you, Dustin.
What?
I thought you were my friend.
Fuck you, Lauren. Tonight, I'm shaving you.
What's this? A new contender? He's not even in the Green Squad. He's not supposed to be here. Shit, Dustin. I think we're really in trouble now.
Alright, what the fuck is happening? See, the internet and real life are two different things. A country singer and a wrestling hunk. More like a drunk ass winger and a bitch ass punk. Lauren, you're the most pathetic man alive. I'm surprised you ever even learned to fucking drive. Dustin, you're sick. Your mom still dresses you. You have dirty panties, no wonder your fucking wife left you. Lauren, back to you, what the fuck? I know sometimes people are down on their luck, but you, shit, you're a motherfucking cancer. And sometimes suicide is the only fucking answer. Dustin, fuck, you're so fucking lame. I'll shout in your hearing aid and I'll beat you with your cane. And Bull Beaver Hunter, I didn't forget about you, bitch. But these motherfuckers make you look like Brad Pitt. Okay, I know, yeah, I fucked up too. But honestly, let me ask you, what the fuck did I do? That's right, bitch, it's a motherfucking question. You rappers are all dead, cooked, eaten, and digested.
Holy shit, the entire Green Squad has just been annihilated, ladies and gentlemen, by the one and only Jeff Stacy.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, welcome. That was a classic from Bass Shaman.
It was great.
Yeah, tonight we actually have something a little bit different. I figure with Laurent fast approaching, we're probably about to go into Lauren just like overload.
Yeah.
So I figure leading up to Laurent, we'd probably just go ahead and try some other topics for live streams.
Which will be a nice change.
Yeah. YouTube isn't posting your comments. I see that comment. I see that comment, X Derek. Yeah. But yeah. So we've got actually a police interrogation of a non-TCAP predator. This guy Michael D. Bailey. He was caught doing inappropriate things at a Walmart. And I think you'll really like the female detective in this one. It's like Detective Paco.
Which makes me happy. I can't wait.
Yes, and we also have a couple of we've got 2 back-to-back Ks because she went international on us. They're classic Ks. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'm not at all worried.
Yes, and Paco assures me she's not going to sit on her phone, so nobody has to worry about getting timed out or anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
I promise.
Yep.
Mostly.
Give me 1 sec. I got technical issues. I will be right back. Sorry about that. It was a quick Bud-related emergency. Anyway, so let's do our Patreon here.
Let's see how bad you can fuck it up.
Okay, so you can watch us here. You can watch us on Paco Pete Pot Pies. We're on Rumble and Spotify at Magnum Pot Pie. We've got a Ko-Fi that's Magnum Pot Pie. A PayPal, I think, that's Magnum Pot Pie. We got a Teespring that's Magnum Pot Pie.
I love my my coworker.
Yeah. And we've got a Patreon, patreon.com/Magnum Pot Pie. And I'll call you a dog fucker. Rhoda, BNC Baloney, Shane, Deleted Archives, Chicken on a Chain, Jillian, and Penetration. You're all dog fuckers. Phew, I got through it. Shut up, Kay.
I mean, that was fantastic.
Yeah. So okay, so we got two back-to-back Ks. And I'm hoping there are Mexicans and Koreans in the chat because I want to know exactly how authentic these recipes are. I'm guessing, knowing Kay,
Not
they're
very.
spot on.
Oh, you're going that route. Oh.
Yeah.
You have more faith in Kay than I do.
Well, I mean, she's a professional YouTube chef.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we know what it's like to be a motherfucking professional.
Right.
So let's see. Here we go. Mexican food.
And I'm back cooking again, and today I'm going to be doing Mexican food in tacos. Oh, should have took some skin off first. I might feel a bit better with this knife. It's not one of the shiny ones, as you can see. It's one of the other ones. I was just too scared to use the other ones. So I'm just going to take some layers of skin off this one.
And something tells me that's not the only thing Kay's taking layers of skin off of. Just watch here. Just watch. There may be bleeding involved.
Oh.
Yeah.
Only trouble with an onion, it's that many layers of skin to take off, you don't know where you are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this layer of skin off, this brown layer of skin.
You know, I hear Kay is like an onion. She is like a onion.
Is she?
Yeah, she makes people cry.
Yeah, I guess we can't really argue that one, can we?
Yeah.
Sorry, Kay.
This is she just called this Mexican food. So if you live in Mexico, you probably recognize this as like the only meal you ever
Another
eat.
layer. I might need a smaller knife for this little bit. Now, here we are, I've took that bit off now. So just start going around and peeling it all off. Try and not leave any on.
See, the thing that makes Kay such a good chef, right, is she shows us every single step of the way, like laboriously peeling the onion. There's no chance that she's going to be just like jump cutting later to just some sauces she hasn't discussed.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's it, we're getting there. Bit of skin off.
Stephen Ray, are you questioning Kay?
That away.
Let's see your cooking channel.
There we are, and I'm going to cut this onion up, make sure there's no, honey on.
This is watch. It's going to turn out Stephen Ray's like been a professional chef for like 30 years or something.
Yeah.
And he's going to be like, well, now that you mention it.
Get this knife, got to start cutting a bit shorter. Losing its sharpness. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice this up.
These are classic Kay, so we might even get to see some Lee action.
I miss Lee.
Ah, shit!
Kay, protect
Well,
your
we've got
hands.
it.
Kay, you have the hands of a surgeon. You need to protect them.
We've done it. We thought we would do. We thought it would be long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a plaster on my finger where I put the onion.
Stephen Ray, do you remember your Mexican friends bringing this for lunch?
honey on in the frying pan and let it cook. Right, I've stopped reading now, so I'm
Look
going
at
to
the
cut
state
this
of that pepper.
pepper up. It's a red bell pepper.
That pepper there may be a bit past its prime. I'm just going to throw that out there.
You think?
Yeah, I don't know that I'd be eating that pepper. I think that one might go in the trash, and I might get a slightly fresher one.
Yeah, fresh yesterday. So we're going to slice that in, and as you can see,
Exteric, I sure hope she's insured her hands. I mean, that's how she makes her money, right? Like right there, she has the hands of a surgeon.
back to
She's got something.
small knife again.
Where's Pickle? I want her opinion of this pepper.
This is more sharper than the other one. I am so frightened. So I'm putting
This pepper would not be going into her air fryer.
No?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
these in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in with the onions. Sorry, I keep forgetting. With the onions to cook them together. So then I'm going to put. I think there's a sauce I've got to put with it or some form or other. So to make this the Mexican stuff. Right, as you can see, I'm doing the I don't know.
Hey, Pickle
sauce,
is
some
Hey,
spicy
Pickle.
sauce. So
Look at that. We had to watch her peel that onion, but she's got 2 sauces going there she hasn't told us anything about. Just that apparently they're Mexican sauce.
Add the chicken.
And where the hell did that chicken come from, as she just called it?
That's it.
I'm
And
afraid to find out.
that there. Stir that in the sauce.
And,
Right,
It looks
now I'm
something.
going to put the. Now you can make this with chicken or mincemeat. My friend says she's not bothered what she.
you can make it with horse meat if you want to. We don't know what half of the stuff even is. Why not?
She has it done
I
with.
agree, Muhammad. I feel very bad for whoever is late.
Yeah, right.
Put a bit more in there. Come on, spreaded it out. A bit
You know what's funny? The threat works. We tend to have more viewers like in the beginning. Like people drop off as like the thing goes because it starts getting late, but like people show up in the cooking.
onions and
If faced with that, I don't blame them.
Look at those onions. Look at those onions. Those black crispy onions.
I know these are red peppers, but they're not spicy at
And the
all.
rotten peppers.
I'm not where I got them from anyway. Right, put it in there like that. Oops, it's fell over. Never mind, doesn't matter. And
Yeah,
now
it
I'm
doesn't
going to
matter.
put the sauce. I'm going to get a different spoon, and I'm going to stir the sauce and put some on.
Exteric, I think I see why you didn't allow your comment.
Oh?
Right, this is now warmed up enough. I'm hoping, and
Yeah,
Now I'm gonna put
I
this
can't imagine
sauce.
what-
Guys, we're not deleting comments, so like if it was up to me, like every disgusting thing you guys would say would just show up. So, you know me, I don't censor shit.
No.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh.
oh, ran out of sauce. I thought I'd got enough. Never mind. Not to worry. There we are. Done.
Dawn.
Lee is coming to
Look
do.
at Kay right there. She's got her sexy librarian cosplay
she
going.
does. Look at
Yeah,
that.
look at that. Kay's getting ready to film her OnlyFans right here. I'm telling you.
Lee is coming to do a taste test.
Yes,
Forgot I got
Lee.
them on.
Yeah, this is a classic, Kay.
Come on.
Good in this, huh?
Get it down the neck. Oh, you missed it. You've dropped a
Tell us
pepper.
it's quite
I dropped
Oh,
lovely.
it.
you dropped that one.
Oh, he gets a reaction.
Oh, God, that sauce is going to be red hot. Ooh,
It's not.
isn't it?
No, it's not.
Oh, well, I'm still not having it anyway. I'm not going to take a chance. I'm not going to be bad all night.
That is delicious.
Is it?
Gorgeous.
That there you have it, folks. The blackened onions and rotten peppers came together to make something absolutely delicious. It is gorgeous.
I doubt. I press X.
Well, I mean, we don't know what the sauce is. It could be a fantastic sauce. Who knows?
It is a bit spicy.
Is it? That's why I'm
It
not
takes a while
touching it.
thinking. Not really spicy, a bit like a chip shop curry.
That's spicy for me.
Wait.
I know when it comes to spicy,
But
I'm a
yeah,
wimp. I
that
know.
is gorgeous. Thumbs up.
Oh,
Thumbs
that's
up.
nice to hear. Right, Lee likes it. Glad to hear that. I know I only shown you one. Reason is I'm not going to be having the sauce on my chicken. I can't see the point in being ill all night. So if you like what you see,
Did anybody like what they see?
Not me.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna have an outro on the next one. So, Kay, I'm gonna skip your outro here. All right. So now, can anybody tell me if this is an authentic Korean meal? I need to know.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to be doing a Korean meal, and it was actually told me by a Korean woman how to do this.
So you heard it here. A Korean woman told her how to do this. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So if anybody has any experience, I need to know: is this authentic Korean?
Right, I'm going to put some oil on there. These.
Kay buys a huge thing of oil.
Yeah. She's a proper chef.
Do Koreans go through a lot of oil? Oil?
A bit too much oil, but never mind.
I don't know, honey.
Why don't you know?
Right.
Because I don't cook a lot of
That's
Korean.
enough oil in then. Oh, I can't put lid on. I'm not as strong as I used to be.
Korean boom shaky. An actual Korean woman told her to do the thing you see before you.
Now I've got some water. I'm going to say mountain water. Right, I've got some rice, some water in a pan, and I'm going to put some rice in. Not too much. That's it. I'm getting it. I'm just going to put enough in, about 3 ounces. That's about 3
What do you think
ounces.
of a rice making technique?
Ish. It'll do.
Oh.
Right.
Hey.
I'm cutting some garlic up. I'm not got a lot.
Yeah, it's not a lot of garlic.
Ow. She definitely did say garlic. She probably meant a full clove. She says cut it very fine. So
That's
cut
not
it as
fine.
fine as I can.
I love the chopping technique. It's very like 5-year-old with Play-Doh.
You're giving her too much credit there, dear.
I think that's fine enough. And then she said,
Boom Shiki, are you questioning Kay's technique? Are you questioning this fine, world-renowned chef? Now I know why Paco's butt banned your comments. Because you were just so critical of this career chef.
Mastermind?
Yes, this mastermind.
Put it in a pan. Oh, ouch.
Hi, bud.
Look out,
Which I am
Gordon.
going to.
Kay's coming for you, please.
And then she said,
Gordon who? There's only one premier British chef, okay?
Sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry. How dare I? I am appalled at myself.
add some barbecue sauce.
Some barbecue sauce.
And then she said, add quite a bit of
Barbecue sauce.
barbecue sauce. That's enough, I think. And then she said, warm it, but not
No, Paco's butt will handle that. Yeah.
overheat it. So, I'm going to get my new wooden spoon and give it a good stir. Right, I don't know if you can see, but I've put the rice on.
Okay, so we've got completely unseasoned rice there.
Good.
We've got the. It turns out it's pork steaks, as she calls them, with nothing but oil on them,
Perfect.
and a mixture of barbecue sauce and big chunks of garlic.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I'm going to put the sauce on, she said. She says just put a blob here. Well, she didn't say a blob anyway, but she said just put a blob on. And that is what she said is a Korean meal.
Well, I mean, I imagine that is the same level of edible in Korea as it is here.
I'm sure.
Or in the UK, so... Yeah, I mean, I guess that somebody who doesn't know how to cook in Korea could come up with this.
I
Yeah.
could come up with that.
This is the end product of a Korean meal. Ali's coming to do the taste test.
Right. Chop that.
Let them crunch that garlic. Now I like garlic. I like garlic as much as anybody, but man, you give me a mouthful of just crunchy garlic. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't
Look at
know.
his face.
No, there's no saute, no peppier, no hegs.
Rice is, steak. Is it steak or chop with it?
Steak.
Steak.
Pork steaks.
Pork steaks. Nice and tough.
Oh no! No, he didn't.
Yeah, that's how you can tell this man grew up on awful food. He's like the pork steaks are nice and tough.
Okay.
They're nice and tough there.
The garlic and
Tough, you won't be tough. Should be. Oh, go on then.
right, the garlic and barbecue sauce. Well, bit spicy.
Oh, in.
Really strong barbecue sauce. Really strong garlic. The garlic is really strong. But all together is nice. But the garlic and the sauce is really, really strong flavours. But
Can't have it then.
well, if I were you, I'd try it and see what you think.
Possibly, yeah.
So yeah, thumbs up.
Okay, so the meat is tough.
Right.
The rice is probably mush.
I'm sure.
You know, the barbecue sauce and garlic was still crunchy. And I mean, that garlic has to be overpowering.
Oh God, I'm
Like,
sure.
so it has to taste like nothing but Sweet Baby Ray's and garlic. And then he's like, quite nice, really.
Well, it's only a small Korean meal, but it's...
Now, can anybody confirm, was that authentic Korean cooking?
I think probably not.
Yeah. I mean,
I could be wrong. It's not like I have a lot of experience.
Yeah, I mean, the only Korean place around us is mostly like chicken wings. So, I mean, I don't know.
I was told what to do by a Korean, I don't know how you say it, but anyway, I was told by a lady how to do it, because when I said to her I don't know what to do, she told me exactly what to do. So I hope you like what you see. If you like what you see, please keep viewing me. If you want to give me a big old thumbs up, please do. If you want to leave a comment on whether you want me to make something or not, because like I said, I'm getting down my stuff now, and now I've just got 2 A4 sheets papers full of recipes. So now we're...
I wonder if Iron Maiden told her that she had to put on a sweater.
Maybe?
Well, after this, she says, fuck you guys.
looking for some more. So
Last video, she was doing her sexy librarian cosplay. This time, it's a sexy Mr. Rogers.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to leave a comment, please feel free. And if you haven't subscribed or you know someone,
Yeah, that's what happened. It was a career woman. And she's like, oh, what do you make? And she's like, I don't know. I don't have time to cook. I just throw any old thing in the oven. Just some rice, some pork steak, some barbecue sauce. I don't care. Just whatever fills my stomach. I'm tired.
who hasn't subscribed, get them subscribing and get subscribing yourself. Thank you. Bye.
Now, all jokes aside, I hope some of y'all are subscribed to Kay because we joke about her and everything, but she's charming. We like Kay.
She is charming.
Yeah, we like Kay. Yeah. Okay, so this guy here, yeah, he's not a TCAP predator. He's just your regular run-of-the-mill weirdo that decided to go to Walmart and be a very bad boy.
All right, I'm ready.
Now, the most severe bear in mind through this whole thing, the most severe punishment this man received was he got banned from Walmart, from every Walmart ever for the rest of his life. That was the most severe punishment he got. He got 200 days in jail. He got some probation, and he got some period of time registered as a sex offender. It's kind of hard to find. It's kind of hard to find real information about this guy because Michael D. Bailey is a pretty common name. There's a lot of criminals by that name. And I just couldn't be bothered to weed through them and figure out which one was this guy. There's multiple ones that committed sex crimes. There was one guy that got locked up for cocaine, and that didn't seem to be this guy. But near as I can tell, he got 200 days behind bars, banned from Walmart for the rest of his life, and sometime registered as a sex offender.
Okay.
Yeah. And Ume, you have arrived just in time to pick whether you want Mexican food or Korean food.
I think Mexican might be better.
No, I am not banned from all Walmarts for the lightsaber battle, and it was not on a Segway. It was on the motorized wheelchairs. I was just told I had to leave. That was one of the 3 times I've been asked to leave Walmart. But I was
never
not
been asked to leave.
What were you doing in your 20s?
I was with you. You
Oh.
were the one getting in trouble, not me.
Well, that was before I met you.
No, that one right there. And I'll make sure they come in and talk to you. Oh, there you go. Yep, you're welcome. Michael, thanks for coming down. I'm Detective English. This is Detective.
Yeah, it was the wheelchairs. We were jousting. Yeah, you know the scooters? The scooters they have for people to use? We were jousting.
Garcia. How's your trip?
There she is. He's trying to do the Reed technique, right? And she is just done with this man's bullshit. She ain't having it. That's going to be your hero.
Okay. You bring a identification with you, Michael? Yeah. Start off with that.
you say your middle name?
DeVere.
DeVere.
I also got kicked out the time my friend decided to try out the Fix-A-Flat.
Oh, okay, hold up. What?
You're currently.
I don't think I've heard this
3390
one.
Oasis and Havasu, correct?
That's right.
Do you live alone, or who do you live with?
Oh, no, I'm by myself.
Look at her. She's sitting back there ready to just rock this dude's world.
And I've been living in Oregon for the last 43 years. And my mother and her husband are in their upper 80s. And their health is kind of failing, so I decided to get a little closer.
Where did they live?
They live in Riverside.
Well, we didn't eat it. Yeah, we didn't eat it. We were kind of curious to see what it looked like. And it kind of ended up everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
California.
Okay. So if they live in Riverside, why Lake Havasu?
Well, it was as close as I could get without going to California. 'Cause
Valid.
I didn't want to try to buy into California.
Okay, so you own your home in Lake
Yes.
Havasu? Okay.
In California, you probably couldn't
You
afford a
came down on
postage
your own,
stamp.
correct, Michael?
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
You came down here on your
Tell
own,
you.
Yes.
correct? Okay. And you know why you're here today? What we're here to
Yeah.
discuss? Okay. The reason why you're here is because there are two sides to every story. Okay. And just so I'm clear, why are we here talking? So I know that you know what we're talking about.
Oh, because
Now, before we get into the story, just remember, 200 days behind bars was all he got. Not even a whole year. Okay, 200 days.
Okay.
Lauren got 5 years for showing his dick to Kayla, and this dude got 200 days.
the incident there at, I believe, Walmart.
Okay. Can you explain a little further what incident?
Well, I was just, I came in, shopping around for, some bargains on clothing, more than anything. And,
Things just get a little out of hand in there for you? In Walmart?
how's that?
Well, so you came to Walmart to buy some clothes. They don't sell clothes down at the Walmart in Havasu?
Oh, well, yeah, they do, but, I go straight to the discount aisles and see what they've got to offer there.
Mm-hmm.
And,
So what happened at Walmart?
well,
Nothing that I really want to tell you about, Detective. I mean, nothing good. Nothing good. Nothing good.
just shopping around.
Yeah, just
And,
shopping.
Oh. Shopping for what?
Couldn't find anything in the clothing, couldn't find anything else that I was interested in, I left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, look, he went shopping, couldn't find anything he wanted, and he left. This is all a complete misunderstanding. Should just let him go.
See, I'm highly doubting that.
Yeah, there may be a little more to his story.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, before we go any further into this line of questioning, and because you can't get out without having a special key card that they assigned to us, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay? Doesn't necessarily mean that you're under arrest, okay? Just that you're not free to leave without us being able to let you go. And because you're being here and held and asked questions, I'm just going to read you your Miranda, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney to assist you prior to any questioning, and to be with you during any questioning if you so desire. If you can't afford an attorney, you have the right to have an attorney appointed to you prior to any questioning. You understand those rights so far? Okay. And are you willing to answer my questions here today?
Yes.
Now, as I've always say when we watch these things, the answer there is no.
No.
You always
Shut your hole.
You always say no. Shut your damn hole. But well, I managed to cut it off just after he said yes. So we know he did not do that.
Okay. Okay, so is that pretty much the meat and potatoes of what we're talking about? As you went in to go shopping and you didn't find any good deals?
Well, meat and potatoes are involved.
Oh?
Yeah, I mean his. Yeah.
And then you left and that was it?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if they're reading you your Miranda rights, this is not a friendly discussion.
Really?
Yeah, it's not just one of those little housekeeping things that they just say to everybody. Like, you know, when they go to Domino's, they're not reading the Miranda rights before they, start asking what's on special. Yeah.
See, that's bullshit.
Do you read the Miranda rights before you ask what's on special?
I should.
Yeah.
I think you and I both know that it's
Look at that
a little bit more
detective.
than that.
She just knows this guy's gonna be full of shit.
Is that your picture, Michael?
Yes.
And that's the same picture on your driver's license,
That's
correct?
it. Mhm.
Okay.
You know, if your clue that bad things were coming wasn't when they read the Miranda rights, when they showed you a photo lineup where someone had circled your picture, that's really a good time to decide that you're not going to say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have already done it, but yeah.
Stephen Wright, the new DLC for Indiana Jones just dropped. I've been playing that on Game Pass.
Mr. Bailey, I'm gonna give you some really good advice right now. I've been here at Bullhead PD for 20 years, and I've been a detective for the last 6 years. And it's in your best interest to tell the truth,
This is wrong. It is in your best interest to be quiet.
to take responsibility for your actions,
Again, it's in your best interest to shut the hell up.
and don't sit here and act like you don't know what's going on.
No.
No, that's exactly what you should do. Act like you don't know what's going on and shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, do everything the opposite of what that detective just told you. Yeah, isn't that a great chair? Like, I've never seen a chair like that in an interrogation room. She is just sat back, just ready to rock this dude's world.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know, because we really don't invite people into Bullhead PD that come to our Walmart and leave without buying anything. We don't have those restrictions that if you come to one of our stores that you have to make a purchase. So I know
She
that,
brought an
that
Adirondack chair.
that's bullshit, okay? So if you want to help yourself, you can be honest with Detective English here.
Okay.
You know, if you want to dummy up, then
No, I don't want to dummy up.
Okay.
I want to get this thing.
No. You should dummy up, because what you're about to say is not good. Dummying up would be the correct thing to do.
Straightened out.
Okay.
Best as possible here.
What kind of vehicle do you drive?
Well, I've got
Interrogation cuck chair.
Saturn
Okay.
station wagon, and I've got a Chevy Colorado pickup,
Okay, and what color is that?
and that's a silver gray.
Okay. I don't know how good your eyes are. Does that look like your vehicle? Do you have a utility box in the back of your
Yeah.
truck?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Who's that?
Yeah, maybe that's a massage chair. And she's going to be like, holy, yep, that's my bot.
That would be funny.
That's me.
That
Thank
would
you.
be funny.
do you want to start over?
Yeah, this detective is no fun. She's the one that voted chair over cappuccino maker. You're right.
You want to start over and tell Detective English why you're here, or do you want to continue going this
No, I'm just
stupid route?
No, I don't want to be on a stupid route.
Okay. So why don't you start over and tell Detective English why you know you're here today?
Okay, well, he explained to me yesterday that they said that I was following people around, and he said that I was exposing myself. Well,
They
I've
say
never in
that,
my life
huh?
exposed myself. I mean,
Really?
maybe revealed. Clothing I had on was revealing.
Yeah, like this dude's walking around in some revealing clothing, not exposing himself. He just happened to wear his bikini that day or something, right? Yeah.
But as far as bare skin,
Okay. I could see that. Michael, listen. These discs right here are of you exposing yourself and fondling yourself in the Walmart clothing section while you followed a young girl around in that section. Okay?
Oh, that's not good.
Is that an accurate statement?
yes, it would be.
Okay. There was a lady who caught you, who saw you with your genitals exposed, following her granddaughter. No, I'm telling you.
I've never had my genitals exposed.
Okay, all right.
That's a fact. I would never do that.
Okay.
Mm.
But you were touching yourself.
Well, that's true. And,
And what?
the clothing I had on might have been a little revealing, but there was no exposing my genitals.
Well, this isn't the
I'm just imagining this dude going to Walmart in like a sequins cat suit or something. All right.
only person on the
Now I
same
have an
day.
image in
This
my
is.
head.
I have the narrative. April 20th or 21st is the date of the pictures that I showed you. Okay. I have 2 witnesses that say that they've seen your genitals hanging out of your shorts, those blue shorts that you were wearing, that you pulled them up so high that your testicles were hanging out.
That's pretty high. Well, I mean, and he's old too, so I mean, I guess it really doesn't have to be that high. Yeah.
Your balls
Yeah.
low.
One of them, who had a little 3-year-old girl with her, while you passed them both through the dairy section. Okay. Then there's
Right there,
video
the
and
dairy
witness
section.
accounts of you following this young girl through the clothing section on that same day and exposing yourself on the other side of the clothing rack, fondling yourself. The old lady in the wheelchair saw you. She saw your genitalia in your hand, and you weren't there shopping. Okay, so let's throw that theory out, because you were there for a total of about 15 to 17 minutes. So you weren't there shopping. Okay, you went there with one thing in mind.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't looking good for Mike.
It's not looking
It ain't
good
looking
for
very
him.
good for Mike. Yeah.
And maybe
He's
you
a-
didn't have it in mind. I don't know. Maybe it's just something that happened and you responded on it. But that's why you're here. You're here to explain that. So
I
please
had
tell me
money.
the
I had
truth.
money with me, and if I had seen something that I would have
You know
looking
what?
for,
I call bullshit. I call bullshit. You came to our Walmart in our city to do one thing and one thing only, to get your rocks off by looking at little girls. You walk down the dairy aisle, and if we need to show that DVD to you, we will. With your shorts pulled up so far, your junk's hanging out. You offended a mother and her 3-year-old child. Should a 3-year-old child have to look at your old penis and testicles?
No.
I don't think so. But you chose to do that. You obviously enjoyed that. And then if that wasn't good enough for you, you went over to the little girls' clothing aisle. Now, how many bargains do they have for 65-year-old men in the children's clothing aisle? 0, none. I went and looked just to make sure that they didn't have a random men's clothing in the children's aisle. And while you were there, you had your hand in your pants masturbating. And then your testicles and penis again were hanging out from the bottom of your shorts. Can you explain that? And you want to tell me that you came up here to look for bargains? No, you didn't. You came up here to look for little girls.
Well, there goes the read technique.
Oh, give it to him, sister.
This is Mrs. Hammer over here.
Love it.
They're like, I'm getting nervous listening to her. God damn. Yeah, this is like Detective Paco over here. She's just not having any of this shit.
Good. Good enough.
And you know what? I am offended by that.
Michael,
And don't say that this is the first time that anything has happened.
and it's not, because you went back
I
and you
thought
did
she was
it
getting up
again.
to punch him.
I don't know where the narrative's at, but you went back and you did it again. And I have a whole nother list of witnesses that saw that. In fact, that's how we found out who you were after that point. Because there was an employee who watched you and followed you throughout the store and watched you and got in after you left and got in your truck. We got your plate. We ran your picture by everybody in these 2 incidences so far. And everybody, without hesitation, picked you out in this photo lineup as a man who did these things. So it's not the only time you've done it. Not only that, I've ran a criminal history on you. You've been arrested for it before, correct?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So it's not.
Well, yeah. He just said that like 2 minutes ago. He was like, I've never done any of this before. And it's like, you've been arrested for this. Well, yeah. Like, yeah, everybody's arrested for this, officer. Come on now.
Oh,
Can you keep cuck chair lady over there just like in the chair? She's making me nervous.
Not the only time you did it.
Yeah, back in 1971, you were arrested
And
up in Oregon.
up in Oregon.
Up in Eugene, right?
In the Eugene area,
Mhm.
and it wasn't for. It was streaking back in the days when that was kind of a popular thing to do, and that's.
And so that makes it okay.
No,
That makes it okay now that
No.
you're walking around Walmart with your shorts pulled up to your fucking neck so your junk can hang out.
No, that's not
Yeah.
right.
And then there was another occasion, right? In, what was that other place in Oregon? Where you had another incident with some indecency. Do you
Baker.
recall that? In Baker? You know what, Michael? We got all day long. All day long to sit here for you to jog your memory. So,
She's ready.
I got coffee.
No, he's actually right. Like, streaking was like a popular thing for a while. Like it was a thing. It was a thing there for a little while. But I kind of doubt he was doing that. I bet he was just exposing himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring my lunch in if I need to.
Imagine this female detective grilling Lorne. Lorne would have been a puddle on the floor. He wouldn't have known what to do, because at first he'd have been like, "Oh, it's a woman. She's gonna be kind," and then all of a sudden, "Your fucking penis and your fucking balls," and he'd have just
He'd have dissolved in tears. It would have been great.
he'd still be crying.
Tell us what's going on. You went into the store on April 21st. This is the day of the pictures that I showed you. Let's start from when you showed up. You get out and you go into the store. So tell me what happens. Tell me about your day or that moment in the store.
I was just wandering around. You know, I wasn't.
Yeah, it's Mr. Penis to you.
I don't know how to explain it.
You
I wasn't,
don't. Try.
So are
Oh, he comes up with a really just. He comes up with something. Believe me, he comes up with something. Just watch.
you denying that you did any of this
No,
stuff?
no, I'm denying that. I didn't realize that I had exposure.
Really? When your blue shorts are
My
pulled up to here?
Shorts were pulled up, but I thought there was enough cover.
You wear underwear or do you go commando?
I wear underwear.
You didn't wear them that day though, did you?
Okay.
Okay. So why when you left your home that day, you didn't put underwear on?
It was hot.
Because you knew what you intended to do. Am I right? Michael, all day long, this is all I do, is deal with people that commit sex crimes. And you know what? You can make this either easy on yourself or you can have me on your ass. And I'm going to tell you what, you don't want that.
No.
So get your mind right here and start talking the truth.
God, just imagine her coming down on Lauren like that. Oh my God.
He would. Oh, he'd be a puddle.
Yeah, this is Mrs. Hammer right here. Like, she and the Hammer are married, they go home, and they just have conversations like this all the time about whether they're going to watch, like, Matlock or NCIS.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You left your home that morning, you put on those blue gym shorts, and you didn't wear underwear.
Yeah, I'll tell you, for the last 10 years, my blood pressure's just been spiked like crazy. And so
What the
I've had
fuck does that have to do?
Hang on,
no
hang on.
sexual desire over this last 10 years. And every once in a while, I guess.
Yeah, Lauren would have been like, oh, you want to touch my butt? Yeah, so far he said that the explanation is starting off that he's had high blood pressure for 10 years and he's lost all sexual desire.
Okay.
And every now and then he has a little twinge, all right?
A little tingle of feeling sexually, and you know, it's like those two incidences were the only 2 times I came down here since I've been here.
You guys just have a sexy Walmart. I come to Walmart, I feel a twinge for the first time in 10 years.
What are you supposed to do with that?
Yeah, it's like, so what? You can't just walk around with your scrotum hanging out? I thought this was America.
I've been here over a year.
So, what kind of situation gets that tingle going? Because the pattern that I'm seeing here is younger girls.
Well,
How you gonna spend that, huh?
I'm in the market. I'm looking for a woman my own age.
Okay, but you weren't looking for a woman your own age that day.
Well, if you know,
Look, I could either get one woman my age, or I could get like 10 6-year-olds.
Oh, God.
That's gonna be on someone's Magnum out of context.
Oh, yes. I would not have said that.
How old are you?
66.
66.
Oh, she could have
I'm
11.
54, so we're pretty close to the same age. You know what? Would not turn me on to see you walking down the dairy aisle with your junk hanging out. So that's not how you...
Look, officer, obviously you don't understand. X-Derek, back me up on this. Sometimes you see a sale on the Philadelphia cheesecake filling, and, you know, you just got to take care of business. Sometimes it's very exciting.
Wow. Let's not have that collection of words come out your mouth at the same time again.
Look, never underestimate how much I love cream cheese.
Whoa.
Sorry, dude, I don't think I can make this one sound okay. I think you're on your own with this one.
Get a woman.
No, it's not.
You might want to check Match.com because I don't think that's one of their dating ideas.
No.
Do you have a home computer?
I've got one, but I don't have an internet.
When was the last time you had internet access?
Never have.
You've never had it? Then what's the purpose of having a computer?
Well, I keep threatening to get a...
What's the purpose of having a computer if you don't have internet access?
Did he say he was threatening to?
I had a computer in Oregon.
See, X-Derek backs me up on this, right? The things he would be willing to do for that. Thank you. That way I don't feel like the weirdo here. He's been threatening to get internet access, apparently.
Oh.
It's kind of a odd way to put it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've had it for about 10 years, and it's been kind of down for the last couple. I never did get it on.
How much child pornography do you have at your home in Lake Havasu?
That's something I'm not into.
Okay.
Really?
Well, let's
Yeah, X-Derek, the things you do with that cheesecake filling when you get home, that's on our OnlyFans. The premium OnlyFans, not even the regular one. You got to pay extra for that. Because it's sexy.
Let's do this then, Michael. If we got a hold of the detectives, and just to throw that all out to prove that you don't have that stuff on your computer, would you be willing, if I called Detective Slack down in Havasu, the detective that went out and talked to you, would you be willing to forfeit your computer so that she could forensically search that computer?
Absolutely.
To make sure that you have nothing in there?
Absolutely.
So you have no child pornography in your home?
I do not, and I'm not into that.
But you're into coming into Bullhead City, going to the Walmart, going to the little girl section. You didn't even go so far as to go into the teen section or the junior section or the women's section. You went straight over to where the little girls size 1 to size 6X.
Michael,
that's where you went.
The point is that the Walmart in Havasu, the Walmart in Kingman, the Walmart in Timbuktu, the Walmart here are all the same. So there really was no reason for you to have to come all the way up to Bullhead to shop for some kind of deals, okay? And it's not like you were out there shopping and then all of a sudden, because you haven't had any sexual desire and you felt it come and you felt the sexual desire come up and you had to react on that. That isn't the case. You came specifically to the Walmart in Bullhead City for a reason. Because you could have done all that stuff in Havasu. And you could have had all that stuff happen to you and all those feelings happen to you in Havasu, but you didn't go there. That shows me intention. You came here for a reason.
That's true.
It makes
He
sense.
he figured he had anonymity.
But he didn't.
Yeah, he figured if he went to some other town, he'd be just a one-off time, and they wouldn't put too much effort into trying to find him. He didn't count on Detective Cuckchair over there. Yeah, she ain't letting that shit go.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Am I pretty close?
Oh, let me have that pencil out of your pocket, please. Do you have any other sharp objects or anything?
No.
You got a knife or anything?
No.
Okay. What we're going to do right now is we're going to let you sit here and think about it, because I want to come back in and have you start telling the truth rather than sitting here and bullshitting us. All right? I'm going to call a spade a spade. You're lying to us. Don't appreciate it. So you take a moment.
I'm trying to be truthful.
You're trying to be truthful. There's a difference between trying to be truthful and being truthful. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. When we come back, be truthful. Don't try, be.
There you go.
I bet her kids never fuck up.
I'd be too scared.
Can you imagine going home to Mama Hammer?
Oh no. No.
Oh man, just imagine Christmas morning with Mama Hammer. You're gonna open your fucking presents now. And you're gonna tell Grandma fucking thank you. This one they clipped out a little bit there. He in the time they're gone, he kind of sits there a while by himself for like 10 minutes or so, and he's saying shit like, "Oh man, I'm in trouble now." They clipped it out of this one.
Are you retired? Yeah, Michael. What did you do for work when you were working?
I worked heavy construction.
In a union or anything like that? This is like
She's setting up the taser.
He did construction stuff.
Oh Lord.
Do you think he was on the job site, like up on the roof taking pictures of his butthole?
I don't want to know.
Yeah. There's a commonality there, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, all joking aside, if Lorne hadn't been caught on TCAP, this would be Lorne.
Yes.
Or if probation wasn't paying what little attention they do pay to him, this would be Lorne.
Absolutely.
This is the kind of shit Lorne would be doing.
Equipment or... Okay.
You know, not that they're exactly bloodhounds on Lorne.
When did you retire?
That's true, but...
About 6 years ago.
you still living in Oregon around that time?
Yes.
Okay, so you've been
Hey,
down here
drove
since you
along.
retired, pretty much?
No, I just moved here a year ago February.
Okay. And you've lived in that address on Oasis ever since then?
I moved in a year, May 1st, a year from last May.
So you had some time to think about things. You've never done anything like this before. Of course you have.
You know, for the last 10
Did you hear that frustrated sound he made?
Yes.
She's like, yeah, I can't get away with shit with you, Detective Hammer.
years of you know,
Detective
this high
Hammer,
blood
Coach.
pressure, and I've been impotent now, and my wife left me
She really wants to
10
bring in
years
an
ago.
actual
I was
hammer.
married to her 20 years.
100%. Just
What's your name?
Judy,
Judy Bailey?
Oh yeah, so now he's gonna talk about his ex-wife, and he's gonna try and make her sound like she's just awful,
Mm-hmm.
not like he's the pedophile.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I haven't seen her in 10 years, but I would think so.
Where's Haines, Oregon? Because you lived there for a while, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I lived there for 28 years.
What'd you do in Haines?
I had 15 acres up on Rock Creek. It's like, I had a little equestrian ranch up there.
What'd you do to get in trouble up in Haines when you got arrested?
Yeah, I mean, when a cop asks you what you did there, you didn't really want to know about you, like, feeding horses and shit. You want to know what you did to break the law there.
Haines? Oh, well. Baker City is just 10 miles away.
That's all in, is that in Union County, Baker City?
No, that's Baker
That's in
County.
Baker County. Okay, well, what did you do in Union County?
In Union County, that was LeGrand.
But you were living in Haines, right? When you got in trouble in Union County.
Right.
What'd you do then?
Let's see, I was walking through a clothing store,
I'm sensing a pattern.
and
Come on, let's hear it.
as a lady was passing me, I touched her on the backside. And that, I'll tell you, I don't touch people, but that time I touched her on the backside, and I didn't think I offended her, but I did.
I didn't think I offended her.
Really, dude?
You didn't think he offended her.
Is that really what you're going with?
That's why he didn't think he offended her. Like she just was just gonna turn around and go tee.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
See, Michael, we don't bring people in here and talk to them unless we've done our homework. So we know about them.
Okay.
We know about your indecent exposure. We know all of this stuff, Michael.
Indecent exposure seems to be a running theme with this guy, doesn't it?
Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can't come in and bullshit us.
I know that.
Your domestic assault, kidnapping charge that you got, that was...
No, domestic assault and kidnapping
Oh.
charges. Michael. Come on, man.
When you wouldn't let your wife call the police. Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that one, and doggone it, there's another
Doggone it.
situation that it got kind of turned around. I mean, they called it kidnapping.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
My wife said that she was going to take off, and she was going to go down to and spend the night at abused woman
At a shelter?
shelter.
Mm-hmm.
And I never laid a hand on that woman, and we were getting along real well, but that was her way of dealing with it.
I don't think you were
and,
getting along that well.
I think he said we weren't getting along too
Oh,
well.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. No. I think if she's trying to go to a battered woman's shelter, and you're not letting her, I feel like, he acts like everything's a misunderstanding. It's like, that's not really a misunderstanding. It sounds like an understanding, actually.
Yeah.
when she started to leave, I jumped into the driveway and I really don't know why I did that, because I really wanted her to leave.
What I'm hearing, Michael, is everything has really been turned around, and it's really not your fault. And remember the advice I gave you when you first came in here is to take responsibility for your actions, and things will go a lot easier. Because the more we do this little dance, the more pissed off I'm getting. And I'm not going to be a very good dance partner for you very much longer. All right?
Officer, I don't think you've been a very good dance partner thus far.
I think she's been great.
Well, I mean, she's not much of a dance partner.
No.
Yeah, I don't think she's been a very good dance partner.
I'm still wishing she would pull out a taser, though.
She would like to tase him, I can tell you.
Yeah.
You told us that you're looking for a woman your own age, yet you're in the little girls section. You're walking through Walmart, you leave home that morning, you put your blue gym shorts on, and you don't wear any underwear. And you did that for a reason, because I'd venture to say you have underwear on right now, am I correct?
Well, I always rather will do it.
Yeah. Until you decide that you want to come and expose your genitals, that's when you don't wear underwear, am I correct? Is that a fair statement or not?
Like I say, I haven't had any of those kind of desires at all. I've been...
Up until you decide to come to the Bullhead City Walmart. Then you have...
Again, I told you, officer, you guys just have a really sexy Walmart, okay? There's Philadelphia cream cheese everywhere.
Have those desires. Then you don't wear your underwear. Then you expose your genitalia.
Michael, paint a picture like it's something that happens to you at the spur of the moment, and your actions on that day are completely contrary to exactly that. You know, you were not just shopping, and you didn't feel a little tingle in your genitals, and you didn't feel like you had to rub on them or anything because of that. You came all the way to this Walmart for a reason. Okay? Because you could have done all that stuff you could have been shopping over at the Walmart in Havasu. So let's just cut the bullshit. You know what I mean? And the point I'm getting to is this kind of stuff, it doesn't just happen. You gotta work your way up to something like this. You know what I mean? Like, it starts somewhere, and it starts small. I know it. Okay? And then it gets...
Like how the guy just gave the detective that look like, what are you talking about? It's like, no. I lived a perfectly normal life, and just one day, out of the blue, apropos of nothing, you know, I just decided to go for a walk in Walmart with my genitals hanging out.
Like one does.
As one does. I mean, I was perusing people of Walmart, and I figured I wouldn't really stand out.
Bigger. You get bolder. You didn't just start touching yourself on that day in front of people. You worked your way up to it. And I'll venture to say that you've probably been doing it for a while, and you only got caught this time.
Agreed.
So let's back up.
Tase him.
We want to understand. I want to understand.
Right in his old nutsack.
The courts are going to want to understand what drives a person to do something like that. And if maybe they have a little insight on what's going on in your head, it may help them when they make their decisions. It may help you. I don't know.
No, it won't help you. I promise you it won't help you. The thing that would help you is if you had shut up to begin with.
But you didn't.
Yeah, but maybe don't give them any more. Maybe don't go into a story about how you've been a pedophile for like your whole life. Oops,
So let's
spoiler
back
alert.
up. Where does this start? How long has this been going on?
Michael, anything?
Oh, well, I guess quite a while. I mean, it does, you know, it's like I was married for 20 years and, you know, unfortunately that didn't work out.
What's your sexual preference, Michael? What do you prefer sexually?
I prefer females my own age. Not older, not younger, my age.
Okay. So then why the clothing section for the little girls?
Well, I'm not real sure about that. That kind of thing doesn't do anything for me.
Like I
See, what you should have said was, well, the little girl was there with her grandmother. That's what you should have said.
Betty didn't.
No, because that's not true.
said, come on. You think telling me that and then what I've seen in these videos that even makes sense?
I'm hoping.
Do you think I'm really blowing smoke up your ass? I'm telling you what I've seen in these videos. And that's not the only video. I got more. Okay? From the other times that you've gone in and done this. Okay? So that doesn't even make sense. It starts somewhere. There's a fascination. Okay? Am I wrong? Somewhere there's a fascination. It starts with the fascination, correct? So let's be honest. Tell me about that. Help me understand.
Would you be willing to open up in front of Detective Hammer Cuckchair over there?
No.
Yeah.
You know, for the most part, I feel like I'm a normal human being. You know, I mean, I do have a fascination.
Derek, I bet whatever you just said was non-offensive.
Give me a little insight on that. What do you mean? Fascination. Tell me about the fascination.
Well, I fantasize different things, and you know, it's not necessarily younger women.
Stop saying younger women. It's not younger women. It's little girls.
Yeah.
I hate when these guys do that. They like to say younger women. You see it all the time on Predator Poachers, too, when they're talking to Alex. They're like younger women. And it's like, no, they're little girls.
You know, I can see the way girls look these days. You can't tell anymore how old they are.
Yeah.
But I completely understand the physiological attraction to something that's good looking. You know? So I'm not looking at you like you're a monster. I'm trying to understand what's going on.
Detective Hammer over there is looking at you like you're a monster. This guy's trying to read technique this man, and Detective Hammer's sitting there like just ready to drop the hammer on him again.
Yeah, she wants to beat his ass.
Yeah.
But in order for me to do that, you have to paint a picture for me. Now, I think we're getting close to the truth. I think there may be something going on with the younger girls. So let's just be honest with that. We're here now. We're here now. Let's deal with this. It's not going away until we deal with it. So
Well, this is true. I do have a fascination with younger girls, but that's as far as it goes.
okay.
You know, I would never rape anybody.
And you know what? Let me just explain something. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a little indecent exposure claim. Okay, it's not the crime of the century. Okay, but we got to get to the root of the situation so that we can figure this out. So, tell me about this fascination. I mean, how old are we talking? What's the youngest?
What do you mean?
What's the youngest?
What do you think he's about to admit in front of Detective Hammer over there? What do you think he's about to admit is his youngest age of preference?
Oh.
Bearing in mind he's under the eye of Detective Hammer.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's gonna say something stupid like 3 years old.
You would admit to liking 3 years old in front of the Detective Hammer over there?
He's not exactly Mr. Brainchild.
Yeah. I'd be sitting there going, oh, 17 and a half.
You've ever fascinated about? What's the youngest age of a girl that you've ever fascinated about?
I don't know, 6, 7.
Okay.
6 or 7.
But I mean, over the last years, I'm getting away from all that.
And how many years are we talking?
He's getting away from all that. Does that not sound like Lorne? Is that not a Lorne thing to say?
That's very much.
I'm trying to get out of it. Yeah, he's over the last year or so. He's been trying to get away from it. So there you go.
How long have you had? How long can you think back that you've had these kind of feelings or?
I guess back 30 years.
Okay. And would I've been pretty close by saying that it starts out small and it builds up to something like this? It's not like all of a sudden you went out and you started doing this kind of stuff. Where does it start? It starts from the fascination. We discussed that.
Right.
And then where does it go from there? Pictures?
No.
No.
Never have
I call bullshit.
gotten into any kind of child porn.
So this man wants us all to believe, and as near as I can tell, he never got charged with any child pornography. But this man wants us to believe that he's willing to go to Walmart with his genitals hanging out and fondle himself in front of children, but pictures would be one over the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Or any of those kind of things. And that's the God's truth. It's just
So if I
not
went and
my thing.
searched your house, I wouldn't find any child pornography or erotica or anything, pictures of little girls in underwear from the JCPenney catalog or anything like that? Okay.
Nope.
So this is a fascination yours that you've had for about 30 years.
Well, yeah, that'd be fair enough.
Okay. When you went into Walmart, let me just start off. When you went to Walmart on the 20th, okay, when you were wearing the blue shorts, and those pictures that I showed you, when your truck was in the parking lot, was that your intention for coming to this Walmart here to act on those fantasies?
Yes.
Well, I was coming up to this area to go over to Izod's, that was my plan, and buy some slacks,
Okay.
in which I did.
Yeah, that was his slacks buying shorts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He wanted to buy slacks. That's why he didn't wear underpants.
And the last time I was here, I also went up there trying to buy the same kind of slacks, the Izod golfing slacks. And they didn't have my size. But the first time I went in there, I bought 2 pair.
How many times have you exposed yourself or masturbated while watching a young female child in the last 30 years?
How many times do you think he's going to admit to here? I don't know the answer. I'm just curious. How many times do you think he's going to admit to here?
3.
3? Think about 3 times.
That's my bet.
Yeah. I don't know the answer. I don't remember what his answer is, but let's see.
More than 5? More than 10? Too many to count?
Oh, no.
Because you've never been caught, have you? This is the first time you've been caught, am I correct? Or have you been caught before?
No.
Okay, so this is your first time.
Basically, yeah.
And so how many times would you say that you have fondled yourself or masturbated or exposed yourself in the last 30 years while you're fantasizing about girls from 6 years old on up?
Well, it's been a few times, but those feelings have been going away.
Okay, well, I'm glad that those feelings have been going away, but what's...
It's been a few times, but don't worry. The feelings are going away. I mean, he's been at Walmart twice doing this, but the feelings are going away, so...
That's good.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Oh my god, I want to taste this guy so bad.
A few times. It sounds to me like if you're having to think that hard about it, it's too many times. Too many times, Michael?
It's just in the last 10 years, it's been very,
okay,
very
too many times.
Yeah, not many people really have to sit and think about the number of times they've jerked off to a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually the answer is like 0, and it comes up pretty fast.
Times, or how many times in the last 30 years that you have fantasized about little girls from the ages of 6 years old on up? How many times?
Well, 30, 40 times.
Okay.
This is actually an old interrogation. I think this is from like 2012. So there may still have been JCPenney catalogs back then. This is an old interrogation.
And did you do that in Oregon? I mean, because that's where you lived. How many times have you been to the Bullhead City Walmart and done this and not got caught until this time?
Twice.
Twice. Twice before you got caught?
No.
So this was the first time?
No, this is the first 2 times I've been there.
Okay. What about the Walmart or any other clothing store in Lake Havasu City? No. And the reason for that is you thought that you could come up here and not get caught because you drive a vehicle that doesn't have Arizona license plates on it.
Not necessarily. I normally drive my Saturn. My Saturn's...
Well, 2 times up here, though, you drove your pickup truck, right?
Right.
And that pickup truck does not have Arizona license plates on it, does it?
No.
So you, I think a reasonable person would say is that you thought you would never get caught because you're driving a vehicle that doesn't have Arizona license
Never
plates on it.
crossed my mind.
Really?
It never crossed my mind. When I went to a different city to go commit a crime, it never crossed my mind to drive a car that I don't normally drive that has out-of-state license plates. Never occurred to me.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It never occurred to me.
I'm sure they'll believe it.
It was just a complete, just a coincidence. All right.
It's a
winky dink, okay? And you know, this guy might not have, like, say, a current Sears catalog. This guy could have Sears catalogs from like 1994 or something. You know, this guy's been into this a very long time.
I always drive my Saturn.
No, you don't always drive your Saturn because at least on 2 occasions you drove your truck.
I know, because my Saturn, the first time it was down with plugged injectors. And then the second time I thought I had plugged injectors again because it behaved exactly the same way. And I didn't know exactly what I was going to do about it, so I parked it for 2 months.
So you drove your truck up here that has the Oregon plates on it?
I drove my truck. It's the only vehicle that was running at the time. And
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to sit here and diagnose you. And you know what? I don't care about your childhood. I don't care about any of that. I want to know why you did what you did.
Damn, Detective Hammer.
Give it to him.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're not manning up to it. You're saying you're blaming it on blood pressure and this and that, and your wife left you and blah, blah, blah. And so you know what? While you're talking here, all I'm hearing is blah, blah, blah. Because I've got a 3-year-old girl that I just interviewed that said that she never wants to see the bad man again. A 3-year-old girl that doesn't want to see the bad man. And you know what she said? She said, I hope the bad man goes to the Hooskow.
I actually do believe that a 3-year-old said that. I've seen in comments on these things saying the detective made that up because no 3-year-old's going to say, I hope he goes to the Hooskow. Because I could hear a 3-year-old saying that because she heard some other person say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is absolutely something a 3-year-old would be saying. Because she would just be echoing like grandma or something like that.
You have changed that child's life. So, you've changed that child's life. 3 years old. 3 years old, and she doesn't want to see the bad man again. She doesn't want to go to Walmart with her mom anymore for fear that bad man is going to be in there. The bad man that had his gym shorts on with his cock and balls hanging out. Yeah. Because you know what, I'm at a point now where I'm not going to use nice terms or anything because you didn't...
Have you been nice up to this point? But yes, give it to him because this motherfucker was walking around Walmart with his dick hanging out and flopping it around at kids. Yeah, fuck this guy.
Tase him.
Care what a 3-year-old child saw and her mother who saw it. And then after that, you go over into the girls section. You've got a problem. You've got a problem, and those feelings aren't going away. Because a month ago, you came and did the same thing that you've done 30 or 40 times previous to this. So, I'm discouraged that you won't take responsibility for your actions. Detective, I don't want to talk to him anymore.
Okay.
Just remember, this guy got 200 days.
Ugh, that pisses me off.
This guy got 200 days. And probably, my guess would be by the time he actually was sentenced, he'd probably already served most of that. I don't know. I have no idea what bail was, if he made bail, any of that, but my guess is probably a good portion of that time was served before trial, and he probably got some time off for good behavior. So 200 days, and he probably didn't even end up serving all 200. Doesn't that make you feel good?
Oh, that pisses me off. Yeah, she's very Paco-esque.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say about this?
No.
Or say for yourself?
I'm just not sure what to say. I mean,
See, my concern is that even with us sitting here, and even with this going on today, that later on when you're out there, because remember I spoke about a progression. You started out fantasizing. You don't want to talk about the in-between. You say that there's no pictures. You say that you've never fantasized. I can't say that I believe you, okay? But you've definitely progressed. And you're skipping that point.
Yeah, do you believe him?
I
don't believe him either.
I don't.
No.
Not at all.
No.
well, that's something I've never been into. I don't,
But you have...
You could tear my house apart and you'll never find anything like that, and I've never had anything
And you may be right.
like that around.
You may be right.
And,
But, like I said, my concern is the progression.
Yeah, well,
Okay?
No, Derek, you missed it. She told this guy off and said, I'm disgusted with this motherfucker, and left.
But after a while, the fantasies don't become enough. So then you go out and you start going into the stores, and who knows what you've done between this and going out to the stores and doing what you do to yourself. And what's next? I mean, you're making it obvious,
in
Michael.
this last year, those are the only 2 times in this whole last year.
Well, let me ask you something. Do you think That's okay.
No.
That was an interesting thing he just said. These are the only 2 times in this past year. That was a very
specific.
That's a very specific wording right there. This is the only 2 times in this past year, which would indicate he does it more.
Yes.
Yeah. It sounds like he's saying this year is special, and that I only did that twice.
Yeah. No, he's definitely done this a hell of a lot more.
Oh
times.
yeah.
So put yourself in an average person, a person that's not involved shoes, that sees that kind of stuff. Take yourself out of your shoes and put yourself in someone else's shoes, seeing you do what you do. What do you think should happen to a person like that?
I don't know.
Why not?
I just, I get so damn disgusted with myself over that.
So you know it's wrong, but you still do it. Is that correct?
Well, like I said, it's only twice in the last 14 months since I've been here.
Okay, but 30 times in the last
Since you've been there.
30 years.
30 years.
Yeah, it's only twice in the last year. Somebody give this man a medal.
Yes. Thank God you managed to control yourself that much.
Yeah.
And that's just what you're admitting to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking sicko.
But you still you didn't answer my question. Do you know that it's wrong?
Oh, yes, I do.
But you've done it 30 times since. So you know it's wrong, but you continue to do it. It's deviant behavior. What's so exciting about doing something like that? Is there a level of excitement?
No, it's.
What do you get out of
That's
that?
why I don't understand why I do it, because, I don't. There's no satisfaction in it.
Okay. So, I guess what I'm getting out of it is it's something that you're telling me that you can't help.
Well, I think I probably can. It's just.
Yes,
I
think I can stop this. I mean, it's something I'm doing, at least twice a year, minimally twice a year. But it's something I can taper it off, officer.
I feel like I'm not. That episode with the shorts hiked up. Now that was wrong. That was bad.
So were any of the 38 times right? Any of those 30 times that you did stuff like that?
But
It's bad because why? Because you got caught?
No, it's
Yes.
because I feel like I've I'm covered up most all the time. It's just those blue shorts episodes that was crazy and wrong.
And it wasn't.
Is he really blaming the shorts?
So when he puts the shorts on,
What, they make him feel sexy? He's really blaming the shorts.
well, see, it only happens when he wears the shorts because those are easily accessible. But they also happen to be his favorite shorts just because it makes his ass look so great. And once he wears them, he can't help himself. All of a sudden his balls suddenly fall out of his shorts, and he's like, oh, might as well masturbate now.
Yeah, right. There was a show back in the day where a hat made a mannequin come to life. Maybe the shorts do the same thing for Mr. Penis.
Yeah,
maybe? Mr. Penis is flopping around dead, and then he puts those shorts on, and then all of a sudden it's alive again.
Ding!
An accident.
Complete with the ding sound.
Yeah.
So don't try to paint that picture. You know it wasn't. Well, I think there's more to this, Michael, and
Listen, I've been impudent now for almost 10, 11 years, and
I love how he says impudent. Not impotent. Imputent. I've been imputent.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that for him.
But, you know, okay, I get
And
you
it's
trying
a-
to
that's a
explain to me
high
what's
blood
going on,
pressure.
but it doesn't have anything to do, just because you can't get your dick hard doesn't make it any more wrong that it's hanging out of your pants and you're beating on it in front of, or and following little girls. And you're going to the point, you're even to the point where you're reckless about it. You do it intentionally, and you're even reckless about it because you go out, you plan on doing this stuff, you go out and you do it, and you're so focused in on these little girls that you don't even see the other people around you seeing you do it. That's how intense your, in my mind, your fantasy is at this point.
Yeah, that's the same sickness that caused these men to drive, hours to the Sting house on TCAP. That's that same sickness. Like, he apparently can't get it up, right? And even though he can't get it up, he's still getting out there to do this, like Hamburger. Yeah. It's a sickness, and it's all consuming. You can't fix these guys.
No,
you can't give them
no
a
fix.
You can't give them a class. There's no fixing this man.
You know what would help? Nice tase.
I bet it wouldn't even help. As soon as he was
It
done,
would make me feel better.
yeah. As soon as he was done with it, he'd be like, "Well, that's over," and then he'd put on them blue shorts again.
So I guess my question is, what happens next? What's the next step from here? And I'm not talking about from here. I mean for you in your fantasy. Give me a minute, okay?
Yeah, I mean, like the TCAP guys, some of these guys were showing up like near death. Like some of these guys died in jail. Like some of these guys showed up sick, they showed up near death, like they showed up, impotent, but they still showed up. Like this guy's got high blood pressure apparently where he can't even get it up according to him. And he's still doing this shit. You can't fix that.
No.
What are you going to do with that? You're not fixing that.
I just, this last month I joined the Desert Singles Social Club. And there's no children there.
Is that at
that
preschool? Wait, did he really have to clarify?
He did clarify there's no children there. As opposed to other singles clubs that have children, right?
Right.
My age. And these are the people I want to be around. And I want, I have trouble meeting people, and this is what's happening.
Yeah, Hamburger showed up dead like 30 years.
Yeah, he did.
He pulled himself out of the grave to go meet Claire. That's dedication. That's a powerful sickness.
That is.
Plan is next, is to be more active. I don't do bars. I don't, do any of those kind of things.
All right, well, give me a second. I'll be back in. Okay?
Yeah, I wonder if Jim Roush was at that singles club.
Maybe.
Yeah, this guy could have had 3 women. Hey guys, thinking right now, could I have sat in the cuck chair? That one looks a lot more comfortable. Claire. Imagine being alone with your thoughts when you're this guy. He's thinking to himself, why didn't I just throw out those goddamn shorts? Actually, he's probably thinking I should have gone to that other Walmart.
Yeah.
That's what this dude's thinking. Let's be real for a second. Your wife hates the hamburger, Moan. She hates...
I find it funny.
Yeah. Derek, you're right. Like you'd have thought when the hammer was yelling at him, like that might have got him turned on. He just whipped it out. That might have actually helped in his defense that he's got a sickness. If like when she's sitting there yelling at him, he just whips it out and he's like, "Oh yeah, keep going, keep going." That might have helped in his defense.
It might have. Gross.
Just like if Jeff Stacy had stuck with that "I ask everybody if they sleep naked" thing, like if he'd have done that through the whole process, they might have been like, this guy's got a point. He has asked literally everybody if they sleep naked.
Okay, we're going to take a break. But, so that you know, Michael, you're going to be charged with the indecent exposure. I'm going to set you in a cell for a little bit, and then I got some things that I have to do involving this, because you're not allowed to leave, because now you're under arrest. You understand that? Okay? And then I'll come back and get you in a little bit, okay?
Okay, now what's going to become of my car? And
Where's it at?
it's parked out in the lot.
Okay, which one did you drive?
The Saturn.
The Saturn? Thought it had bad plugs.
I'm sorry?
Thought it had bad valves.
Well,
or
no,
plugs.
I thought it had injectors were bad, and it turned out to be a bad plug wire.
Well, we'll worry about that when we get there. At the very worst, do you have somebody to come get it?
No.
Okay. The very worst, it would be towed to a yard.
Yeah, we ain't worried about your plug wires, buddy. Don't worry about it. Don't even think about them plug wires.
Max, can you come get a gentleman for?
Derek, why are you asking a question like that? Of course people care about elbows. Did you not know that that is one of the erogenous zones? A sexy elbow is a really important thing. I check out the elbows. First thing I check out. What about you? No?
No.
No?
For me, please, and set him
You
in the
just take
cell.
them as they come?
I take them as they come. Plus, there's always that knee.
Oh, there is the
He's
knee.
under arrest, but he does need his belt
I'm an
and
eagle.
whatever contents he has in his pockets. You go with booking officer Hardy, for me,
Okay,
please.
am I going to be able to bond out?
You'll have to see a judge first, but go with Max right now, and then.
Boom Shiki, he could be playing you. He could be playing you. Could be one of those, "Oh no, I hate toes." Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge.
Yeah, could be playing you.
And when will I be able to see the judge?
Well, the sooner we get this done, maybe the sooner we can get you to see a judge, but at the very latest tomorrow. But like I said, I got some stuff I gotta do.
See the little black box on the floor down there? Go ahead to that.
Thanks.
Got a name or anything?
Yeah, Michael Bailey.
Michael Bailey.
Up. He's off to be processed.
He should have his ID on him.
He's off to get processed for indecent exposure.
He'll get accidentally tased later. Misfire. Oops.
Oh, he's back. And he's like, "Oh shit, she's back." Oh shit.
We touched base on at least one event that you admitted to.
You remember your rights. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
We talked about when you went in, I showed you the pictures for May 21st. When you went in, when you were wearing the blue shorts,
Yes.
the pictures that I showed you, we talked about that. There was a second incident that we kind of touched on. When you went in later, it was, I believe it was, they said May, that was April 21st, right? You went in on May 12th. And this is the incident, you may not have been aware of it, but you were being watched by Loss Prevention.
What is that?
Loss Prevention is like their security for like shoplifting and all that stuff.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? And that's what I want to discuss with you. It sounds pretty much the same thing. You came to Walmart from Havasu. You went into the store about at about 1 o'clock. And there was a woman with a small girl in a cart. Do you recall that
Kind of.
situation?
Mhm.
All right. Let's talk about that. Tell me about what you did that day.
There's another day.
Yeah. When you got to Walmart. Were you walking around, looking around like you said you were in the first incident?
Walking around. Basically.
Okay. So when do you see this lady and this little girl?
Pretty much when I first walked in, I noticed those guys, some kind of a display. I don't know what the event was, what the season was, just seasonable items.
Okay.
So he spotted them when he walked in. They were in that like seasonal display where they got like Easter shit.
Right.
This was in like May, so I'm guessing, what would that be, Mother's Day shit?
Maybe.
Yeah, Mother's Day shit. So there's like Mother's Day shit there, and they're looking through that.
Spotted them immediately.
Spotted him immediately.
Found his victim.
Yep.
Were they the only, that lady and that little girl, were they the only couple that were in that area at the time, or were there more?
I think there was other people coming in. It was pretty much right at the entry of the store.
So what grabbed your attention about them?
I mean, hopefully, I guess May wouldn't be Easter crap, so this wouldn't happen in front of the Marshmallow Peeps.
I'm
No.
not real sure.
Well, I don't know, because they keep bringing that shit out earlier
Just
and
hanging
earlier.
out in that area.
May would be after Easter.
But
Another little girl that was between 5 and 10 in a shopping cart.
Well, she was, and she didn't even know I was there. And
You were by the beach towels, right?
I'm sorry?
You were by the beach towels?
If they didn't know you were there, you guys wouldn't be having this conversation, I don't think.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Remembering now?
Yeah, I do remember
Okay.
the beach towels.
And
What is that, security business for, or
what's this?
do they think I shoplifted or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
They recognized you from the first time that you came in
Oh, I see.
and did what you did when you touched yourself in front of.
I've watched some Takedown with Chris Hansen. Honestly, I don't really like it as much as TCAP or Hansen versus Predator. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say it's not very good. I'm not gonna say they're not catching really sick fucks and some of them aren't really entertaining, because they really are. But I don't know. There's just something about it that just doesn't grab me the same way as like TCAP and stuff did. So I've just never really gotten that into it.
That little girl. And then grandma saw you in the wheelchair. Okay. They recognized you from that incident.
Oh,
So when you came in this time, they saw you and they watched you.
I see.
Okay? And so you're standing, and they watched you, and they said they saw you standing by the towels watching this little girl and her mom. What were you doing?
Well, I was just walking around. I wasn't just standing there.
Okay, well, were you doing anything to yourself while you were watching this?
No, it was right there.
Michael?
No, I wouldn't touch myself thinking that there was anybody around watching.
What you've already admitted to proves that that's not true, dude. Like, that's your thing, is jerking off in front of these people and having them see you.
Yeah,
So-
that ship sailed.
Yeah,
Try another one.
Yeah, you can't use that line anymore. You basically just confessed to doing exactly that.
Michael, we already went over the first incident. You were clearly doing that on film. You saw people doing it, or people saw you doing it the first time.
I'll be damned.
Now you're saying you didn't do it?
I'm saying that I probably did, but you know, if there's somebody just standing there, I'm not going to be fondling myself.
You gotta be kidding me. I just got done talking to you in our last interview where you were following this little girl around, touching yourself. And you were so focused in on her, you couldn't even see the grandmother who was watching you do it. You remember that part of the conversation?
I guess I do the conversation. I don't remember the incident. I mean, I just don't remember.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Takedown is pretty good. It's just not really the same thing to me. Like, I don't know what it is about it specifically. I can't quite put my finger on it. Just doesn't hit the same thing for me.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing good work, and I'm glad it's happening. I'm glad these guys are getting exposed, and they've definitely caught some real sickos and some entertaining predators. But I don't know, it just doesn't, like, the show itself doesn't really come together as something that grips me. I don't know why.
Fair to say that you get tunnel vision when this stuff is going on?
I imagine.
Because you didn't see anybody around you watching you, but you also weren't aware that they have video surveillance inside of Walmart?
Well, yes, I am, and I guess I'll tell you what, I just, that was...
You just get tunnel vision, right? You see in one thing and one thing only, and you forget about everything else that's going
I guess,
on.
you know, because that was a pretty stupid thing to do right in front of video cameras for crying out loud.
Do you have children, Michael? Got a daughter, don't you?
How do you know that?
I told you, Michael, we don't talk to anybody without doing our homework. You got a daughter that's about, what, 42, isn't she?
That could be right.
Mm-hmm, it is. What would you say if I told you that we talked to Judy up in Boise?
Oh, no.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
It's just that she's just going to make, you know, things miserable for me.
You haven't been married to her for 10 years. How could she make things miserable for
Oh,
you?
you know, I mean, that's all she needs is something, hear something like this, and you know, that's not going to make my life go too well, for sure.
What do you think she would tell us?
Oh, I don't think she told me. I can't imagine because we had a good relationship, a healthy relationship, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I know everybody gets a divorce when they've got a good relationship and a healthy relationship. That always ends in divorce.
Always.
You know, and that always includes kidnapping charges, you know, battered woman shelters. You know, that's all those things are always the mark of just healthy relationships.
Oh, well, we're behind then.
Yeah.
Why
Gotta
did
kick it to high gear.
Why did it end?
Yeah.
Well,
Get to
she,
kidnapping me.
Claimed that I was a workaholic.
You're now kidnapped.
Didn't know how to have fun.
I hereby kidnap you.
Thank you.
She became a born-again Christian, and she just carried it to an extreme.
She's a born-again Christian and carried it to the extreme. She probably objected to him walking around half naked at Walmart and shaking his junk in front of children.
That bitch.
I know. Just no fun. Just
No.
here comes the fun police.
And so eventually, she had to go her way and I had to go mine.
Your fascination with prepubescent girls didn't have anything to do with the
Now, she used to
demise
give me
of
a
the
hard
relationship?
time about having an eye for a pretty girl walking by.
A pretty 6-year-old or
A what?
a pretty 6-year-old girl, or
No.
did you ever share that those fantasies with your wife?
No.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the wife probably never saw direct evidence of his love of little children.
But there's no hiding it.
But probably had very strong suspicions.
Yeah.
Probably some of the things he said or some of the things she caught him, caught catching his eye.
An uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah,
something.
Something like that. I'm sure she had at least had a suspicion.
Yeah.
It would be my guess. I don't know, but I would be on board with the fact that she probably never had any real proof of that, but probably had some very strong suspicions, would be my guess.
Definitely.
I mean, they were married for 28 years or something like
that's
that?
what he said.
Yeah.
Did you ever share any of that with your daughter?
Judy might have said something about my daughter. I've told her what I know about my daughter. My daughter and I don't know each other. And never have. And as far as my daughter knows, I don't even exist. She thinks her father is somebody else.
Is Judy not your daughter's mother?
No. Judy she had 4 kids. And the oldest one that actually her mother raised was living on the streets of Reno, Nevada. And he was an Aryan Nation gang leader, and he got into quite a bit of trouble and spent quite a few years in prison down there.
Did you live up in
That's very fascinating, but what the hell does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
We're
glad.
not here because they were Aryan Nation.
I'm glad to know that your wife's son's a Aryan Nation gang leader or something. What the hell's that have to do with you waving your penis in front of little girls?
Reno area when Judy lived up there or not?
No. Anyhow, she asked me one day if I wanted to go save a life. And I said, sure. So we went to Reno, Skip up in Reno, and drove him back to my ranch. And
How many times have you gone to the Walmart?
Yeah, you're a great person. Let's get back to the little girls that you were flashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a great person. You saved an Aryan Brotherhood member. You should have a statue erected in your honor. Now let's hear about your crimes. You know, the thing you're here for. You fuck.
Martin Lake Havasu done this same thing?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so you just pick on our fair city.
Why here? Why Bullhead?
It was just, get out of town for a while, and it's a nice roll up here, and, I'm...
Go somewhere people don't automatically recognize me.
Yeah.
To the outlet center.
You ever do any of those clothing stores over there? I know they got a kid clothing store over there.
He probably figured what he did was like low key enough, like low enough on the totem. Like he probably thought it would be indecent exposure, and he probably thought that would be something they wouldn't really pursue.
Yeah.
You know, that if he didn't live there, if he didn't keep coming back, that he'd probably be pretty safe.
Just Walmart here? Or is there any other
I
place?
don't,
Crazy thing is, though, he did come back.
Yeah.
99% of the time.
Well, it's that other 1% that's
I
gonna
know.
put you in prison.
In prison?
Go ahead and share with him.
Uh-oh. He's like, in prison? You guys just booked me for indecent exposure. What's all this prison business here?
Detective.
Looking at 7 felony counts of sexual indecency in public sexual indecency.
7.
Uh-oh. 7 felonies here. He wasn't counting on that one.
No.
Yeah. Wasn't counting on 7 felonies there.
Count for everybody that can be identified that was around at the time that you were doing this stuff.
Well, Boom Shooky, see, I'm saying in his mind, he probably thought what he did wasn't that big a deal. He probably thought it was just really just some indecent exposure. He probably didn't really, like, he's not seeing it like everybody else is seeing it. He's not seeing it as I'm waving my penis around. He's thinking, oh, I can just explain it away, that my shorts were too short, or, you know, he's thinking it's no big deal and that they really wouldn't pursue it if he didn't live in that town.
We got plenty of names. Plenty of people who saw you. Plenty of people who chose you picked you out of lineups.
The woman and her child that were in the seasonal item, that you were standing there near the beach towels, fondling yourself. Those are 2 victims. The woman and her 3-year-old child in the dairy aisle, those are 2 more victims.
The old lady and her granddaughter, those are 2 more victims. And then there's the loss prevention clerk who actually saw you with his own eyes and then later on video and saw the whole act.
So this means I'm going to probably go to prison, huh?
You know what?
Have you ever done anything?
I'll do anything I can do to put you in prison. I'll tell you.
Damn. That's
Oh,
Detective
yes.
Paco right there.
Yes!
There you go, Hammer.
Say that right now, because you have a
Derek, no. You cannot fondle yourself in the beach towel section. We just discussed this. It is acceptable in the dairy section in front of the Philadelphia cheesecake filling, because that is understandable. Who has not fondled themselves in front of the Philadelphia cheesecake filling? But not by the beach towels, by God. I mean,
I haven't.
Have some standards.
I haven't. I do it by the Oreos.
You sick fuck.
something that's not right with you, for a grown man to sit and say that he fantasizes about 6-year-olds, 6 to 10-year-olds, that's sexually deviant behavior. And after we interviewed the 11-year-old victim again this morning, another interview with her, and she told me in Detective English that she is afraid of you, that she has nightmares about you, and she was afraid that you were gonna grab her and do God knows what to her. You know what? My heart goes out to these victims. And unfortunately, and maybe I'm calloused, but my heart does not go out to you, because when I have a 3-year-old child telling me about the bad man, 3-year-old child shouldn't know about bad men right now. And you've obviously put yourself in this position, and so it's my goal, even though this is Detective English's case, it's my goal to make sure that you do go to prison and to hopefully make you register as a sex offender, because I think that we grabbed you at the tip of the iceberg. You were
working your way up to do
one
more bad
step
things.
away from
no.
touching a child.
No, I would.
When you
Oh yeah, absolutely.
100%.
You know, for the 3-year-old, you know, the 3-year-old was young enough that she probably doesn't remember this anymore. You know, hopefully.
Yeah.
Let's knock wood on that. She was only 3 years old. She may not remember this anymore. But that 10-year-old is always going to remember this.
Absolutely.
That 10-year-old will always remember, and you know, she will always be scared
Yes.
that something like this is going to happen. She is
It's a natural thing.
Yeah, she's never going to feel safe going to the store because this has happened to her.
So that it will probably happen again in her mind.
And at 10 years old, she's old enough to go, well, what else might this guy have wanted to do?
Yes.
This guy, to him, in his mind, he minimizes it. He thinks it's not that big a deal. He's not thinking about it doesn't matter to him the long-lasting effect that he's going to have on his victims. He's thinking this is really a victimless crime, that I'm just going to go whip out my dick and everyone's going to gasp and I'm going to go run off laughing. But no, this is a lasting effect. This little girl now is growing up knowing sickos like this are out there.
Exactly.
Looking at her.
And now every time she goes to the store, she is going to be looking around expecting that.
Yeah.
Expecting to see some pervert's disgusting dick flashing at her.
Yeah. He has messed up this little girl's head. Maybe the 3-year-old might come through this and not remember. Today that 3-year-old might not remember this, but that 10-year-old will always remember it.
Yes, she will.
Sit and fantasize about 6-year-olds.
And I know I just paused it, but like, it's going to color her relationships going forward. It's going to mess up her relationships with men, especially older men. She's going to be suspicious of like father-in-laws, and she's just going to be suspicious everywhere she goes
because of this sick fuck.
Yeah. He doesn't think it's that big a deal. It's a momentary thing for him. For her, it's life altering.
Female children, that is
I don't sit and
sexually
fantasize.
deviant behavior. You told us 30 to 40 times you've done this.
Over
And I know that
over my whole life.
for 30 years is how long you said you've been fantasizing.
But that's 30 or 40 times too much.
Yes.
That's 30 or 40 times more than anybody else does that. Nobody does that. Yeah, I've got goofy stories to tell about, getting kicked out of Walmart and Target and things like that. But none of them involve this shit.
No.
They were like, everybody has goofy stories to tell. Nobody has stories to tell about waving their dick around, except for sick fucks like this. And he's acting like, oh, it's 30 or 40 times over the course of 30 years. That's 30 or 40 more times than anyone else.
That's 30 to 40 plus victims.
Yeah, that's 30 or 40 victims, and that's only what he's willing to say.
Yeah.
And so I can tell you, by 30 or 40 times, you've minimized it at least half. So,
easily.
Michael, you know what? I try and have compassion for people that have problems. I really...
I mean, I bet everybody that's in the chat right now and everybody that's going to watch our video going forward, if we asked all of them to put the numbers of times they've been to Walmart waving their genitals around, the answer is going to be 0.
Yeah.
Not one person's going to say 30 or 40 times.
You know what? I can understand somebody that murders somebody else. I can't understand a grown 65-year-old man fantasizing about a 6-year-old child. That just does not register with me. I don't understand it. I can't understand it. And
you said it wasn't the end of the world.
Well, Michael,
end of the world for me.
Well, Michael, listen, it's not just the fact that you're fantasizing about this stuff. I mean, that part's bad in itself, but it's the fact that, I've discussed with you the progression of this whole thing. You've progressed to the point where you've been acting on it for the last 30 years. You have. You admittedly say you have.
It's getting...
I don't know where in your mind.
And less...
So we should...
For the last 11 months, I had two days.
So do you think a guy who does...
Listen to what he just said. In the last 11 months, I've only had 2 days. That means it's been way more than that.
Yes.
He wants a pat on the back and a good job for doing this twice in 11 months.
does what you do should be able to just wander around in society, walk around in Walmart?
I think, it's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. I
Do
agree.
you have any tattoos or anything on your arms or upper body?
No.
Why do you always wear a long sleeve shirt?
Skin cancer.
You don't worry about skin cancer on your legs?
No. No, I worked for 35 years out in the
And obviously you don't worry about skin cancer on your penis because you have that coming out of your shorts, right?
I love that.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh man, just give it to him. Bear in mind, this man only got 200 days.
That pisses me off.
Yeah, 200
And I bet that
days.
pisses Mrs. Hammer off.
He did register as a sex offender. I'm not sure how long. I'm not sure if it was a year, 5 years, 10 years, lifetime. No idea. I could not find how long he was required to register as a sex offender. But she did get that done. He did get time behind bars, and he did get sex offender registry.
Right? So it's just on your arms.
200 days.
Don't tell me to come on. You know, you're the one that's running around Walmart with your penis hanging out of your shorts. You know, don't.
And the thing that gets me about this, Michael, is
This was, I believe, 2012. 2011 or 2012.
you know it's wrong, but yet you continue to do it.
I can find news stories about him being arrested. I can certainly find this interrogation. It's all over YouTube. But there's so many Michael Baileys that have committed crimes, and some of them sex crimes. It's like he's just lost in the shuffle. I couldn't figure out what the disposition of his case was.
And even though you say in your mind, and all you've been doing with us this whole time,
Other than what I said, I
Yeah.
said, the 200 days, the probation, and the registry as a sex offender. Beyond that, I can't tell you any more than that.
minimizing everything. You've been trying to make everything so small when you know it's not.
Well, the deal is I've been here 13 months and I had 2 days that you witnessed, and that.
Are they supposed to give you a pat on the back, you motherfucker?
Somebody that shoots somebody has one bad day. It doesn't matter. Like, what are they supposed to give you, a pat on the back and a cookie? Like, that's not cool, dude. Like, that's not all right.
Felony
He's
counts.
pissing me off.
So, you know what? You can't minimize this and put it on everybody else, because I'm going to tell you what. A 6-year-old girl or a 3-year-old girl does not flaunt themselves in front of you. This 11-year-old girl that you followed around, that you were within 8 feet of, picking up clothes when she turned around and looked at you, and she saw you fondling your penis on multiple occasions in one short trip to Walmart.
And she will always remember
Always.
that the rest of her life.
Her. And you know what? She doesn't want to go back. She doesn't
Don't
want to go
blame
back. And you told him that he's not welcome back, right?
Not yet, but I'm sure he knows by now. You're gonna get trespassed from Walmart, and that probably means every Walmart on the face of this planet, because that's usually how it works.
And you know,
And oddly enough, that's the most severe penalty he had. Was getting banned from every Walmart everywhere forever.
That pisses me off.
That's the most severe penalty he got.
you know what? Honestly,
You should be-
we don't even want you back in Bullhead City.
Okay.
You know what? Stay in Lake Havasu. If you got to go show your penis
I
to
think
people,
that,
then you know what? Do it at home. Don't bring
If I'm
that
gonna
kind
go
of
to-
activity here to our city.
Okay, man.
We pride ourselves in keeping this city a safe city. And you know what? You're bringing badness to our city.
Okay.
Because a
I
3-year-old
apologize.
told
You know what? You're bringing badness to just our Earth. Can you just
Yeah.
stop with all that?
Just get off here.
Go do something very permanent to make that not a thing anymore.
us
I'm sorry.
that a bad man was here. So,
All right, Michael.
So 7 counts.
7
against
class 5 felonies.
7 class 5.
And God willing, that 3-year-old doesn't remember this today.
Yeah.
But a 3-year-old should not be describing someone as the bad man.
No, not at all.
And what, how long in
These
prison?
poor
would that be?
children.
It's, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Are they gonna let me go home before?
I don't know. That's up to the judge. You'll go over the hill. You'll be booked in the Kingman Jail, County Jail, and you'll be held until at least the morning. You'll see a judge.
Oh, you mean I'm not gonna stay here tonight?
No, this isn't a holding. This is only a temporary holding facility. It's a processing facility.
How am I gonna get my car?
You'll go back up to, well, you can either leave it
He
locked
doesn't
up
give a
in
shit
the,
how you're gonna get your car.
Fuck
in
your
the
car.
parking
Who
lot,
cares?
Which I don't know when you're gonna get out.
Fuck you and
It
fuck
sits
your
for so
car.
long. Eventually, it's gonna be towed.
That's what the detective. If the hammer was still in here, that's what she'd have said.
Yeah.
Either that, or you can find somebody who can come and get it for
So go on, Paco. Be the hammer. Tell him what to do with his car.
Fuck you and fuck your car, and I hope somebody shoves it up your ass.
you.
Dick.
What about getting? I feel like if I'm gonna have any kind of chance of life at all, I'm gonna have a lawyer.
If you want a lawyer, there's phones in there. There's phone books. You can call an attorney. It's been your option this whole time. So, they will provide free counsel for you. If you can't afford it, I mean, that was explained to you in your Miranda rights. But that's where we're at. I mean,
I can't believe that.
you gotta keep it in your pants, Mike.
Oh, wouldn't it be great if this guy's still around and he comes across our stupid video and tries to explain himself or something?
yeah.
Wouldn't that be fantastic? Wouldn't that be great to just see him get ripped apart in the comments?
I would love that.
Yeah, like I mean, he'll never see our stupid video if he's even still alive. He was 65 and this was 2012.
Yeah.
You know, but like he'll never see our stupid video. But wouldn't that be just great if he was like, look, let me just spell a few things out for you.
I
That's all. You
would
gotta
love
control
that.
yourself.
Yeah.
Bring it.
All right, man.
Said it was the end of the world, and it is.
Well,
the end of the world.
I mean,
I wish it was the
believe
end
it
of
or
your
not,
world.
There's even worse out there. Here, take that and give that to Maxine. Max?
Well, there we go. That's the end of that.
Don't
Yeah.
wish he had been tased.
Yeah.
I'd have tased. This is why I am not a police officer, an interrogator, a detective, or anything with any kind of power, because I would tase them.
I know
repeatedly.
it would be very hard to sit there in the I could sit in the interrogation room with murderers, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, and then for like more petty things like thefts and stuff, less severe things like thefts and stuff like that, I could sit in the interrogation room with that. Somebody doing this kind of shit, I wouldn't be able to.
No.
Yeah, I mean, God bless detectives that can.
Yeah, because I can't.
Yeah, I could not have sat in the interrogation room with this guy and had a meaningful conversation.
Nope.
Yeah.
Would not have happened.
Yeah, I mean, so God bless him. And you know what? Thank you, guy, for ignoring your constitutional rights and talking to these detectives.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Because you got a light little slap on the wrist, but at least you get to live on in YouTube infamy. At least you get to have idiots like us mock you. So there is at least that.
Still wish he had been tased.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all we got for you tonight. So thank you to everybody that came out and stuck with us this long. We appreciate you all for coming out. And next week we're also going to do an interrogation. I think we're probably going to do a woman called Stephanie Lazarus. Probably a lot of you do true crime and know who that is. So we're probably going to do her next week.
Before the time. I cannot believe it's that time.
Yep.
Oh, well. All right, hang in there soon. Lord will be upon us.
Yep, may the blessings of Claude's white stuff be on you all.
Kiss, kiss.